What you trying to do? You watching me stream? Heard this beat drop? Guess I got a new theme. Reactions on the channel. You trying to see gaming? They call me J Jackson, but I ain't even famous. Not watching JC is kinda sorry. Only the best from Jose Calamari.
I'm gonna try. What's up, y'all? I'm JC, and you're watching Jose Calamari, man. Welcome to something different on the channel, okay? I'm over here charging my PlayStation 5 controller, so I'm gonna get here and start recording some more Rise of the Throne in a minute. But you know how we be on YouTube, and then those like ads be popping up, and be sending out those different things, and you be like, "What is this about, bro?" Well, I saw this, and this kept popping up my ass, so I downloaded it. I'm like, let me just see what this is, but we're gonna check it out together, bro. And this is called OOC, the playable anime. And the whole ad is that they're trying to promote is pretty much there's anime that's happening that you can really write the next line and play a character within the anime. And you know how I love animes, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jump into anime and create a whatever anime I feel like, and you know what I'm saying, apparently get into this thing, bro. So let's jump in here. Use one of my many emails. I don't know if you have to pay for this. If you do, I'm not really trying to pay for it. If it's free, it'll be cool. Okay, enter my birth date. Sure. Yeah, bro. This looks. If it's really cool as I think it's gonna be, this could be interesting. If it's trash, then it's trash. But we're gonna try it together, y'all. Just imagine as you starting your own anime. What should the character call me? You're gonna call me Jose Calamari because, you know what I mean? Why not? I'm saying, want to be filtered by audience? What do you mean? Okay, choose the genre you're into. Okay. I don't know what that means, filtered by audience, bro. I mean, I have no idea what that means. Does it mean that am I a male? I'm just gonna say I'm a male. I don't know if they saying it's the audience that's watching us be up. Whatever, bro. I'm a dude. The genre I'm interested in. Now, I love romance anime, bro. So that'd be cool. But horror anime would be crazy. I also like slice of life. There's other anime that's cool too. So let's just hit all of them. Horror, others. I mean, we can just pick. I'm assuming, bro. Fan fiction. I don't know. Nickname can start and end with a white space. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Can I just call myself JC then? Because y'all gonna be super complicated about some shit. Bro, who's using my name on here? Okay. JC123. How about that? Call me JC123. Since y'all want to be weird. Okay. Choose a title to play. Okay, so there's a girl on here. It's called Hunters. The dream is shattered. The town is broken. Okay, this is like this girl got blood around her. It's crazy. Mirror Supremacy. I don't know what that's about. Reincarnated with an OP skill. Ooh, isekai. Okay. That seems like it's cool. Hold on. Okay, Fight Academy. Okay, that sounds like it's cool too. And it looks like you have superpowers too. Okay, guys, if we could play this again, bro. I don't know if this gonna be a recurring series on the channel right now, but let's just say, let's do the reincarnated isekai, or like reincarnated with an OP skill. I love these type of anime. They're really chill. You can get recreated in a thing, and I'm gonna have this overpowered skill where I can just body every character. This is gonna be cool. Okay. Okay. So the story goes. This is an AI fiction. The content is it's fake. I just want to let people know that. Okay. You die, at least you think you did. The last thing you remember is pain, then darkness, then nothing. There's no sky, no ground, no sound, no wind, no sensation at all. A endless white void stretch in every direction. You stand alone. A few moments, nothing happens, and then a faint blue light appears before you and grows brighter, larger. Lines between forming air and a screen. A massive, translucent blue screen materialized in front of you. System. Welcome, candidate. You have been selected to be reincarnated in a different world. I just added the different world part. It just sounds cooler. As compensation for your untimely death, you may choose a certain skill. Choose wisely. Okay, this is the powers I can choose from? Oh my gosh. Dude, what? Meteor. I can cast meteors from the sky. I can stop time until released. Okay, command a dragon lord. Creation objects from nothing. That's cool. Infinite treasury. Okay, so let me see. Cast a meteor from the sky is just absolute destruction. Stop time. I feel like stopping time is gonna come with some type of like clause to it. So no, not command. Creating objects from nothing is that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm doing that. Okay. You stare at the menu. What? The descriptions are absurdly short. No explanation, no warning, no detail. Just 5 abilities that sounds overpowered. As if seeing your confusion, another message appears. The skills cannot be changed. Your choice is definite for the future. The menu, wait silently, with no pressure, no guidance, just a choice. A very important choice. After 2 minutes, you hear the menu speak. When you're ready, state your choice. I take creation, but I want a power to build around our own world from scratch. Wait, this is insane. I'll take creation. The moment it leaves your mouth, the blue screen pulses. Skill selects creation. Create objects from nothing. The screen flashes twice, then shatters into 1,000 notes of light. The swirls around you are like fireflies, and faster and faster until the world is a white void, and this begins to tremble. You feel it deep in your chest, a warmth, a weight, presence. Something is settling into your very being like a second heartbeat. Your hands tingle, your fingertips hum. With potential, you can feel the instinctive ability to reach into nothing and pull something into existence. System, skill integrity. Prepare reincarnation. Good luck, candidate. The void collapses, the light rushes in your every direction. Wind hits your face. The smell of grass and dirt hits something metallic on a breeze. Your eyes snap open. You're standing in a valley, rolling in the hills and stretch to the other side. A river of wind blows through a basin. Wildflowers, dots, and slopes and skies above are blue, with the clouds drifting lazily across it. It's beautiful, peaceful. For exactly 3 seconds, then you hear a rhythm pounding like thunder. But wrong, too even, too constant. Boom, 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 boom. You turn towards the sound and your blood runs cold. What the f*** is that? It's a bunch of orcs. Oh, they come to kill me? Oh, bet. We're gonna see. Cresting a far ridge of the valley is a horde. Green-skinned, massive, armored in crude leather, rusted metal, carry axes, gloves, and spears, tattered, with a whip above them. Orcs, hundreds of them. No, thousands, y'all. It's 50, 100 dudes. No, 50, 100,000 dudes, apparently. They pour on the hillside, and a tidal and a drum shaking between the guttural roar, between the echoes. They head straight down the alley towards you. You have minutes, maybe less. Your hands hum and strength worth. What do you do? Okay, so can I create my own stuff, or is it just these choices? That's my question. And then what happened to the? I thought this was like animated, like you know what I'm saying? This is best quality, not immersive. Vivid descriptive narrative, strong details. Can we get into this thing Okay, I focus on the help in my hands and try to form a massive reincarnation steel wall between me and the horde. Nah. I panic and try to create a giant tank or weapon, but my hands just tremble as I stare at the changing orcs. I ignore the weapons and attempt to create a massive pit trap directly to center to break their momentum. Nah, bro, I'm gonna create a sword I'm gonna create a sword. Okay, so I'm gonna create a sword that identifies my enemies and slice them in half. when they get in 20 feet of me. What do we think about that? Weaving the new events in the story. The warp in your hand surges. A sword that only knows my enemies cuts them down when they come within 20 feet. The air in front of you ripples. Light bends, particles and shimmers of silver gather in space before the palm of your hands, condensing in shape. It hits his former and then cross guards in a blade of long elegance etched into faintly glowing lines in a heartbeat. 3 seconds is all it takes. Your sword drops in your hand, a warm, alive, almost the moment your fingers took the grip. A glowing flare feels sweep across onward in your pulse, tasting the air, marking the hostile presence in the valley. 1,014 enemies identified. The knowledge of the simple appears in your mind, so certain and cold. You barely have time to process for the words "roar" for the orcs reach you. They're like "ah!" Massive brute with a rusted axe comes down the slope in tusk, their bloodshot eyes with fury. He crosses the invisible line, 20 feet. I told you I'd come 20 feet within me. Watch what happen. The sword moves. Your arm is yanked forward and is attached. My arm is yanked forward like it's attached to something farther strung. A silver arc flashes through the air. Shing! The upper halves of the sides of his lower half mid-strike. Both pieces tumble past into the grass. Silence for half a second. Then 5 more orcs charge. Shing, 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 shing. The blade drags you through the motion, spinning, slashing, carving. It's not you fighting. It's the sword fighting. Exactly. It's doing movement on its own, like Gara Sand, bro. Ain't that clean? How Gara Sand came to his own defense, bro. He doesn't have to do nothing. The sword's fighting for me, using your body as an anchor. 10 orcs, 20 bodies pile upon bodies, winding the ring around you, and nothing been able to cross that 20 feet boundary alive. But there's a problem. Your arms are burning. Your shoulders scream with every force in the swing. The sword is tireless, but you are not, and the horde has noticed now. A deep warm horn bellows, and the entire mass of them wheeling toward your positions, hundreds of orcs in between flooding the hillside at once. Okay, what I'm doing next. Focus on the ground, creating a massive indestructible wall of iron, following in a single line. I drop the sword and create a thick, immaterial mist in high position. I grin and ignore the pain and create 10 duplicate copies of the sword to float around me and act autonomously. Yo, that actually is what I was gonna do, bro. I was gonna create like multiple swords and they was gonna like wind up floating around me and doing damage. So let's choose that. Oh my gosh, okay. You grin and widens and shoulders scream more. The air around you erupts with silver light, and then 10 points of brilliant flares and circles over your head. Each one is condensed hilt your blade till 10 identical swords hang suspended in the air, glowing lines and pulse sink in the air. There is no sword that hums your hand almost approvingly. Then the horde hits a 20-foot line. You already know, 20 feet from me, it's over with. The valley becomes a blender. Ching, 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 ching. It's over. The floating blades scream through the air like silver hornets, each one of them independently weaving and spinning, intercepting and orcs and lunge with a spear. 3 converge on him before his foot even lands on the ground. A hulking brute raises a war club over his head. A blade moves his arm, then his head in a blink of an eye, bro. That quick. The sword in his hands has barely moved anymore. It hovers lazily in a guard position while the 10 children do the slaughtering. You can stand at the center of the world when completely untouched. Fire! Why is this not like in a movie thing though? That's the thing. Why is it not showing like in a movie? It's showing images, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like showing I don't know. It's just not. It's not showing like the actual thing. I don't know. Maybe it's later on. I don't know. Okay. My fault. Where was that? Yeah, bro. I stand there untouched. Doors keep coming. That's the horde in front of the park. Even as their front ranks are liquefied, the ones behind there keep coming, roaring, coming. And growing over their mountains of dead. 50 bodies, 100s, 200s. The ring of corpses rises around the grotesque wall. The horn sounds again is different. 2 short blasts. The tide stops. Storming orcs are still 700 strong. Pull back from your kill radius. Snarling, confused warlords bellow orders in their guttural tongue. Crude bows and rays. Spears hefty and throwing. They've learned. Ooh, they got smart. Okay, I'm gonna show them something. From the ridge of an enormous 9-foot tall, draped in blackened pale, where a crown of tusks raises massive thing and points directly at you. He roars something and the orc answers with a thunderous chant. A volley of arrows throw spears and darkens the sky, arcing coming down from above. Well, your swords are 20 feet slicing range. Your blades cannot cut them all. What do I do? Oh, I thought you never asked, bro. Now I'm going to destroy everybody at once. My overpower ability. I raise my hand in the air and create a mirror, a magical mirror that reflects every attack that comes towards me, and it is doubled and sent back to where the attack came from. Yeah, don't that sound clean? So I'm gonna like put my hands in the air. Anything that like hits this mirror, it's gonna immediately, the arrow's gonna hit, gonna go back, and they're gonna go full force towards this thing. Yeah, what you mean I don't have enough credits? Oh no. Oh no, bro. This thing is a ripoff. Let me find out if they got me into this junk, bro. What the Alright, so y'all now know, bro, if why was I enjoying this so much? It's not even, bro, you can literally do this with like Gemini AI, right? You can literally do this with Gemini AI and create your own story. Why was I enjoying this so much? This is hilarious. So if y'all was kind of curious about this OOC thing, if y'all really interested in this, bro, I don't know how it really works, to be honest. It doesn't really show like any pictures or like, I thought the way it advertised it was like it was full on anime. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, they can't do that, whatever, for a reason. But yeah, if y'all enjoy this, bro, telling a little story, y'all can put yourself in the anime. I recommend y'all go and do like just do like, go to like ChatGPT and create your own stories, or go to Gemini AI, create your own stories. It's free, y'all. It's free to do it over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is just a glorified like create your own story thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they just give you prompts. So yeah. Well, this is one app, bro. We didn't try it together, bro. If there's another app, bro, that I find somewhat interesting, whatever the case, we'll come make a video about it, bro. But until next time, guys, I'm JC. You're watching Jose Calamari. And this has been OOC, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I'm not paying them, you know what I'm saying? You can literally do this on, I don't recommend this app unless y'all super into role play. Later, people.